Yo, hello friends. Here we are again. Why not play a little bit of poker, right? That was my idea. Not too much, not get too much exhausted, but let's play a little bit. Playing regular tables and looks pretty nice and soft. Sunday today, so guess it's even softer than usual. I'm already afraid. Do we see enough bluffs in this line? I don't think so. I think it's a little bit more likely that he goes for hero call than to bluff, so I'm gonna donk a little bit more. Show our value. Yeah, and right now it was really fun to play so far with all these players with high numbers. Awesome flop. Yeah, especially with queens, I would just go for bet bet. Yep, you're right. We had it. Good fold. So I think I'm aiming for 6 table. So let's go to some waiting lists. And put me on there. Hmm. Go for the shove. Maybe he's re-raising ace queen. Yeah, and he can just have a lot of stuff. So much that is worse. Locked it up on the turn. And this is not a split. This is officially not a split. Okay. Yeah, with so many fun players, it's quite easy to play, which is pretty appreciated when I'm still a little bit rusty. This is cool stuff. Yeah, I think aiming for 6 tables is quite good for me when I'm warming up. I mean, when I'm warm, I play 4 Zoom tables, I guess. A Zoom table is like playing 3 regular tables, or what would you guys say? I mean, I think I must be able to play like 10 tables. But for now, I stick to the more careful side and just play a little bit less tables. Sometimes race. Guess exploitatively want to raise a little bit more. Because if people are bluffing too much, then we want to check more. If they are not bluffing so much, protection gets more important. Maybe just a very small raise on the flop is quite good. We are not going anywhere anymore, I think, here against this player. Let's see. Depends on the runner. Not going anywhere, my friends. Shove it in. I think I like fast play a little bit more. But against players who bluff on river, it's also slow play fine. But I would be very sad if he bets and then checks back king 9 on the river. All right, the first people are already in. Good morning, my friends. Yeah, not going anywhere here. Hmm. Oh, hello. Roadster. Thank you very much for your follow. My first follow, in-stream follow, since a few months. And hello to you also. And Mr. Fifth Eight, what's up, my man? I see you're very active on the Twitch streets. So Not a surprise to see you. And a pleasure. Yeah, I really like their regular tables, especially for today. Looks very beatable, to say the least. I think I have to watch out that I don't open too wide from early positions because people are a tiny bit looser. I think regular still overfolding. Um, and then against recreationals, on one hand, um, the very thin opens don't really get so much value because their value comes from people folding. On the other hand, you want to play quite a lot of hands against fun players. So I guess it depends if you want to open them. How bad your opponent is and how much you have to do on other tables, I guess, seems like a solid strategy. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes when you then get a lot of hands, you have to be quick. At Russian cash, it's maximum 4, right? It's true. So there will be some more very intense moments then. Yeah, for now I play one table only on the side here. Very easy. Very smooth. I mean, if I see a really good NL500 table, I could open it. Why not? How much is Shirachi playing? Zoom 500, 1, 2, 3. 16 tables. So pretty much like Kolsky. Maybe a little bit less than Falter. That's a lot of tables. But I mean, if you play a little bit tighter, you can play more tables, right? So I play against Dennis. I just go for a value bet here, protection bet. You can, of course, check the tens, but you don't want to do it if you know you get a little set ski on the turn. I think I would check actually. I think a lot of stuff is possible. You have to get quite creative to bluff. I mean, yes, Jack Queen, Ace Jack, but he has a lot of value hands, so kind of fold. I think. Hmm. Yep. Folded. Feeling better now? Yeah. I feel good right now, but I think it could change anytime. So I'm not too sure about this. We have to just see what time will bring. We can also call. Taking shoulder with an interesting hand here. Everything is possible. I think I don't want to bluff against one player. I'm very afraid of things. Maybe I'm even folding. Not easy to have enough bluffs. A river at 6 that we block. Complete random bluff also. Yep, makes sense. Fifth end. These crushers be crazy. Yeah, you don't know how much they are crushing, right? Maybe not at all. Maybe crushing everything. But yeah, a lot of these multi-tabling regular show here these stakes are very beatable from my perspective. So I played a little bit of Poker Stars 1 or 2 weeks ago, and there you play with a HUD. And I did database analysis, and people are also under three betting pre-flop. It's pretty much the same like GG Poker. It's like 8.6% with NL200, Zoom 200. So this means you want to four bet bluff, of course, less in general. But the problem was a lot of people were actually betting really well. So a lot of people had 10.5, 11%, and then good amount of people who had then 5 or 6, of course. So it's of course not great. This means you really have to adjust. You have to look out in the best case who is three betting how much. And I'm not usually recognizing this so good. Here's an interesting one. Decided to go for the check shove. Could also check call. I always hate to just go for the bet fold. I think quite often I go for the checking line. Yeah, don't think people exploit this. Yeah, huge bet. That's not great. We could even go for the call when it's so polarized. I think I'm actually do it. I think that this is not happening often, but exactly this is happening. I mean, King Queen is quite strong there, of course. Would be a little bit different if he had like King 10, King 8 suited. So when he gets here, I think he can for sure think about shoving river. He just snap folded there. Interesting. Snap checked. Guess he wouldn't have folded there anymore against the huge size. Yo, hello, Mr. Puck. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Hope he's not calling with two pair. He's even calling with one pair. I mean, he's beating all the ace-5, ace-4 suited. It's a fun play out. You want to bluff less. But I think on this run out, it will work quite well. At least shorter before the showdown. Yeah, I mean, if you're just winning slightly after rake back, but you can play so many tables, it's maybe not making your performance any worse. And yeah, maybe that's how some people make good money. But it's usually then pretty easy to play against them, which is nice. But yeah, if some multi-tablers play like NL 500, they will be pretty good. Have a good hourly, I think. Have a good hourly. And we put money in. Hope for Queen's Ace King. Fold also not so bad. Direct money here. So interesting that he has a pulled forward fold. Not all people have this there. I mean, some people just do it with Ace King and then even fold it. And I think in these very early positions, you actually do it solver-wise also. It's Ace King offsuit with a certain frequency. But I think it will be a little bit more aggressive here in this scenario with a fun player in there. And I'm not totally surprised to see a fold after him seeing tank re-raising small. Because quite often when they have the aces or kings, they just snap it. Quite often they do it bigger. Looked like he really had a real decision there. I think I will just bet fold. Yeah, bet fold or bet check. Most runouts. Hello, my guy, 876. So. Also, big welcome to you, my friend. Yeah, we're just enjoying a little bit of regular tables. Not getting put into much tough spots. It's quite relaxing. Mm. Right. Nice. This guy, hello to Strimsky, nice. But we have to play a hand first, yeah? Or the 4-bet. Call it off. Decent flop. Rolled high, yep. Gonna raise it up. I think solver's raising quite often. So against our friend here, we have a good hand. Probably doesn't have queens. Looks pretty good. Not like this. We'll have to see it. Sorry, bro. Never lucky. You got the goods? Today, I do not know. Yeah, these graphs are not up to date. But we can look it up. Shall be a little bit plus. Not so much happened, and only quite good stuff happened. Which is a little bit more likely than the opposite, with all these fun players around. Yeah, nice. It's even more than I thought. Steady Eddie. Is that right? It's from today, yeah. So like you can see, we have deduct a little bit of rake. So let's say almost $500 plus. Cool. The last time I streamed the happy hour. It was Russian cash. Only played 3 tables though, and just lost everything. Lose after lose after lose. Was actually a little bit funny. And minus 1,300. But the good thing is I thought I would be a little bit more rusty after, yeah, taking. Haven't really played much poker for 2 months. But I studied with Poker Code, which was really great. So that kept me in shape, I guess. See, betting in position higher than solver, more often solver. It's good exploit when people are not check raising enough of their bottom pairs and this. And this is very often the same, this exploit that you use this one. And yeah, now I'm gonna go for the check. Could get interesting. I think he's not really blocking a lot of pocket tens on the river or nines. Ah, tens. Maybe. I think it's also not worth value bet. Because you will have a lot of pocket eights, nines. And he's slow playing a set ski against the third size. That's quite interesting. It's not what Solver's doing. I think it's almost entirely raising there. I think exploitatively against population is also worse. Tiny bit worse. Except if he thinks I'm bluffing too much. Whoa, against fun player. But we're blocking a lot of stuff, so. He has a 92. Right. I can leave this here for now. Yeah. I think I will just do this. And pray for something good to happen. Okay, here's ace king. I mean, usually the exploit with your complete nutted hands and some bluffs that make sense is to have huge sizes, maybe even shoving sizes down the river, because you're not flush or you're flush in general. Get value from people bluffing down the river, some stuff, and if they are not doing this enough, then the big sizes gain in value. Yeah, graph looks fine, right? Cannot complain at all. And yeah, the opposite is then also true of people bluffing too much. That's not really happening too often, but yeah, maybe some fun players sometimes. Then you want to have the smaller sizes if this is making them bluff more, of course. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna fold. Mr. Dennis is also playing an 500 table, by the way. Flop sport. Yeah, that was an interesting hand. So it was, I think, under the gun against we were in the big blind. I mean, what is interesting there is why 5-4-7 suited is a decent defend there. It's really good because on some board textures you can really take advantage of that. You have nuts and he doesn't have. I'll actually go with a check. Oh, never too great to get a limp re-raise. Yeah, we're not gonna go anywhere. Maybe already folding, but maybe as quads we get royal, so let's go ahead. Yeah, quite easy stuff. Yeah, against fun player, I think we will take our showdown value on the river. Hope he's not shoving. Great. So plan A, getting royal, not working, but let's try plan B, getting a flush. There's plan C though, checking back and winning. There's plan D, calling and winning. Or plan E to just fold. It's not a great hand to call. It's not a great spot to call. Pre-flop, I think it's a little bit stronger than it should be. On the other hand, great odds, and it's a fun play, and I see some random bluff streets. Great odds, really great odds. I think with a random bluff skis, I'm gonna actually go for the call. Why is he not going all in? Yeah, I think this makes me more inclined to call it. Don't have to be good often. And I thought he would be a little bit more polarized there, having more aces, kings, queens, not so much nines. Yeah, results for today, probably now like almost $400 plus. And for the months, I don't really have stats. I haven't played, really. Here we go. And we continue our story. We say we have a king beat. On the turn, we said, yeah, we have king queen plus. A good hand against a fun player. I think this is good stuff. Potentially. It's getting a little bit cold here in Malta. Today is also raining all the time. Feeling a little bit cold. And we don't have heating systems here in the buildings itself. Maybe it's time to pull up the gas heater. Um, Win. And I have to remind myself that I'm gonna take some screenshots of hands that I wanna analyze really quickly afterwards with GTO Wizard. Always interesting for me to see what solver's doing in some spots where I don't know exactly. And we can do this on stream really quickly, which is nice. It's not like PioSolver or GTO Plus where you have to solve all the time. It's pre-solved, so that's really nice for the stream. All right, let's try also one of these. I think this looks quite delicious, a 75. And our friend Shirachi is also on the table. Only good things are happening. Awesome board for us. Not only that we have queens and jacks that he doesn't have, and obviously aces and kings. Oh, he's gone. I will be gone soon also. Never lucky. We don't belong here, guys. Let's go away really quickly. I'll go for a little value Betsky. He bet flop. Not huge sizes. He thinks we bluff, but we didn't bluff. All right, my friend. Wish you good luck. And thanks for coming by. What blinds are you playing, by the way, first aid? If you're still here and want to say. I mean, most viewers will probably be playing lower stakes. Noise. Two pair, guys. Imagine the top two. I think maybe fast play. I have a very straightforward note on him so far. I think I like this. And folding against the race. This is not bad at all. Probably on blank river's gonna block again. And yeah, after the flush comes in here on this turn, in general, you will have a small size or check. In general, when flush comes in, because you take the big size if you say you have something very good that your opponent is not having, but this is not making sense because both players have a lot of flushes, nut flush, good flushes. But we have an advantage in the medium strength sense, like sets and this stuff. So smaller size makes sense then. Saying we have an advantage there. But exploitatively, you can do everything you want. You have a good reason. Yeah. I mean, you can also do whatever you want without a good reason. It's more likely than you are not gaining EV, though. All right, gonna go on this one. There's probably some more juicy tables. Think a little bit less than in the beginning. All right, just playing 4 tables very smoothly. Why not? Gonna check how much we are up today. There were also few bad hands. I guess almost $400 up. $320 up. But we will get some rake back. He was the guy who was recording us with ace high. Think let's just go for the double pot, right? I think that's the best. And jack, maybe? Maybe ace jack again, was my guess. Or maybe just a random hero call. But after seeing the snap call, I think it's looked a little bit like a jack. But it was just a snap hero. Highly appreciate it. We'll get the good skis. So, go ahead and just continue with the call. Not great. In general, in this spot, I will proceed not as cautiously as against the big blind, where people are lacking the 3-bet bluffs. Not so much in the small blind. Or not at all, almost. Yeah, gonna check this one mainly down. Root high, though. Wanna bluff more ace jack. I think maybe ace 10 that's still floated. Pray he's not having ace king. I think you would snap check ace king and sometimes think about bluffings or stuff, but let's see. Hello, warning desire. Kaio Yox. Okay, what do you want to say me? Tell me. Great board for us, but if he has a proper calling range in the small blind, it's also quite strong. But yeah, he's just a fun player. Guess I'm going to continue call. Ugh. Maybe we are already fooling some stuff. Yeah. I think I'm going to proceed with the call. Interesting. Yeah, I think this is the best when he checks. The best for us, highest EV. And just bet big. Even think about it, 12. Quite an easy call. I think you will call. Here's a lot of stuff that can you recall. Remember the day when someone called us in a similar scenario with ace jack? I will take a 5-minute break and grab a warm tea. I think this will also help to warm me up a little bit. Yeah, you still could value bet worth, very easy, and I think just call on blank rivers. Probably blank enough. Like to see a check. And we'd like to get the pot, my friends. Here we go. Also not the worst table in the world. You see a 71, you see a 53, you see a straddle. Okay, in 2021 is not so bad. Okay. See you soon. I'm gonna try this one. This fella might help. Yeah, this one will help for sure. Oh, here's the situation I talked about. Bet flop, check turn, bet river, and he called with ace queen. A 3-bet pot. Unlucky. Yep. Oh, against Dennis. Against ourselves. He was the guy who called with ace queen, if you remember. Just gonna play it fast and hope he has something. We could still block. We could still block. I'm gonna block. Because usually you won't have a club. And when he likes zero call, you can just bet. But nothing we can do against the 6-7 offsuit. Mm-hmm. Good table. Let's put it here. Yeah, right now it's extreme relaxing, my guys. I'm sorry, but it's also cool. A lot of stuff is going on. I mean, you can always watch out and see what the others are doing. I mean, it's especially useful if you're regular table tendency. You can just gain informations and use it to your advantage. I could do that a little bit more. Take some notes. Hmm. I think I'm gonna fold. Change my mind. Hmm. We win. We win. 8-5 off. Unbeatable, my guys. Oh, getting it in. It's quite good. Sure. And we won that one. Yeah. Could maybe, especially in multiplayer, use this one as a bluff, especially against such an opponent. Yeah. Didn't really consider doing the hand. No. Oh, this is always the worst. He overcalled. Alrighty. Looks like ace high, to be honest. What are we gonna do here? Uh, snap fold ace queen. Ah, Mr. Bluffed here on the side. Glad you didn't see it. Yeah, I guess we could do everything we want. In Russian cash, I like to open these where people are tighter, but you can just fold it. And gone to bed. Half the pot. And when I say where they are tighter, I mean they are too tight, not defending enough, which makes opening these very close hands very attractive. Oh, aces against Dennis. The last time we had a set, it was not working. He got a runner flush. He was on the hero calling side. I think I would start it off with a check. Maybe make him think we have ace king. They love to think this. And I think just go for the bet. It's probably the best against him. Run out. And only shove, nothing else. We're pretty much only afraid of flopped nuts. Let's go. So this time it was good that he went for the hero call. This time it was great. What was happening here? I'm just gonna go for the call. Just got too excited for the other hand. Probably continuation bet small. Oh, it's good. Good that he checked back actually. Yeah, good hand for his range. We also have some king, queen, king, jack. Suited. Maybe even some ace kings. Yeah, take the shot down with this one. Yeah. He was also on the Euro calling side and we were bluffing before. Hope he's not having ace queen. This makes bluffing a little bit less attractive. Yeah, maybe we have some flush draws that didn't bet turn. That we prefer bluffing. Close one. We can for sure bluff. I think when he goes for the snap check, it's a little bit more likely our ace jack is not good. Because I think he would just bluff a lot, think about bluffing if he has like just ace high. I think in general people will bluff a lot on the king high because it's just so good on the for the range. I think when he snap checks, he has a lot of exactly that. Ace five, maybe ace queen, but ace five just made a lot of sense. And then I guess the exploit is so you want to for sure go for center value then. It's close hands. And bluffing wise, I would say in general bluff a little bit less, depending how strong his range is. I mean, if he has just less of these very low hands, bottom hands, then we want to bluff less. And donking here, alrighty. Why not? I mean, there are some good reasons why not to donk, because it's a very good bluff for us. His name was Dennis. He's fun player for sure. Yeah, I see enough random stuff, even though I don't love it, but to go for the call with the odds, yeah. Yeah, this was very random. This was more random than I thought. Oh, we have finally a 4-bet hand. It's on the side table though, you can see it. Sorry. Always fast playing here, obviously, against one player. Nice river ski. Yeah, that's not enough, bro. Can't show up only which pocket ace you see. Straight ski. Oh yeah, that's quite nice, Adam Krales. So we are playing the same pool at the moment, I think. Do I know your name? Um, maybe it's Raven. Maybe this is Vincent the Raven. Eight? That's good. That is good. Good river. Shove. That's what we do. Shove for value. Nice. He doesn't have the jack back pocket sixes. Probably has king jack suited. Here we have a flush. I'm gonna tell you if he will call. Mr. Cool Knights. And XC1 Shun. Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, and there's not a lot of recent going on, a lot of stats. I took 2 months off because I felt ill to cure myself, and now I'm just playing a little bit of poker. Very smoothly. But we have some solid stacks here, actually. So right now I'm playing 7 tables. It's working out right now, so why not? Oh, Dennis again. From 2017. Let's go for the super exploit, extremely small bet. Smaller the better. I just don't see people bluffing enough. And sometimes you were calling with the lower pocket. Oh, wait. Adam Trellis is Mr. Rage Quit, right? He is Mr. Rage Quit. I remember. Of course, I saw his name. Ah, now it comes up. I got it. Got it a second earlier. Shit, it's even with a pig, right? Yeah, it's even with a pig. Never lucky, guys. Never ever lucky. Don't really know what to do here. We could just bet. Yeah, I think so. I think I put the money in the pot. Kind of value bet. Protection, whatever against him. He just likes to call. And yeah, gonna call now. Would prefer to call from him though. Oh, nice. Check 6. Gonna let you know what will happen. A jack on the turn, but it's not over. It's running once though. Do this, guys. We are very angry now. Not falling for it. Mm, he's not really so aggressive besides shoving. Check 6 on the flop. I think he's not so aggressive pre-flop. Great odds though. Likes protection. Let's bet this one. Looks really like he has like jacks or something like that. I'm gonna check down. Hope he has eights or something like this. Nice. Good call pre-flop, guys. So now playing 6 tables. When is the best time? Peak traffic on GD. Not 100% sure, but I think right now it's not so bad. Yeah, 95,000. That's quite a lot, right? Because Asia. Uh, do we shove? Yeah, I think so. I think the afternoon is good. Good to play until the evening. I think in general it's always quite good time to play. I think it gets bad then at. So now I'm talking about European time, right? I'm in Malta. So when I say afternoon till evening, but yeah, at night, 2 p.m., 2 a.m. until happy hour at 7 a.m. It's not so good. But yeah, now on this Sunday, noon, afternoon, it's good. But maybe other people in chat even know better. Oh, against Dennis. I'll tell you what it's happening. Yeah, I think we're just gonna continue betting half size here. Blank on the turn. Is he bluffing so much? I think I would just bet this one. Didn't think about a shove. He folded. Not interested this time. Yeah, I think I would have shove with another hand like pocket kings. And yeah, when I have tens, he's sometimes dead. He has a lot of stuff, has also a lot of equity, but I think that bet is good. Mr. Ragequit is, by the way, playing 8 tables. All right. I think even 2 times big bet here. It's tiny bit on the sinner side, but he also likes to call. Maybe calling all checks. Zero v3 bet. Why not? I think I just shove it in. So short. Here, I think I go for check call. Okay, Raymond. Sensing something there. But there was nothing. It was all good. We wouldn't have bluffed him. So it was good, sir. Yeah, and I think during Christmas time there shall be very good traffic and probably very soft, right? But that's really the only time I don't want to grind or enjoy the fest, the feast. I think from 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. is best pool. Okay. But the least people there, yeah. But it's a softest then. Okay. I don't know. I think it's always quite soft. That's a good thing. Check is good. Sure, check. Why not check? Yeah. Guess he's not bluffing enough. So snap folded. It's a potential bluffing hand, so it's probably right, by estimation. Guess we can sometimes do stuff exploitively, especially against small blind and not really against big blind, where people are liking the 3 bets. All raise the same, guys. Nothing new. Hmm. I feel to get a little bit hungry. Played for 3 hours now. We're gonna continue a little bit. I mean, it's Sunday. It's really good. It's a good pool. Interesting what we're gonna do here against him. Hmm. Fuck. Hmm. I think I fold. I just fold. He donks here. He didn't do this ever. He was only on the hero calling side. Interesting. I wanted to call, was my initial feeling. But I think he didn't do this before. So let's just fold. Yeah, I think yeah, this is a frequency race. Quite a good board for us also. Maybe like 50% here with pocket five, but exploitatively, I think you want to do it way more often because people are not defending enough. They have to defend a lot of ace size, king size, or probably all ace size. Not all, but all with specters. They have to defend a lot. So, but they are not doing, which makes raising more attractive. Probably people are also not for bet bluffing enough. I mean, I'm also not. But yeah, this also makes more attractive to raise. He goes for the donk, all right. Lionel Bessie. It's not looking good. Guys, I'm honest with you. Didn't even see it was multi-way. Today, you wanna know? Okay, I'm gonna check. First we were plus 400, then lost a bit. But then now we won. We won again. So it should look good. I don't know how good. We won a lot, except that one time against the Jack 6. Right, good hand to bluff river. Folds. So from whatever comes up, we have to deduct about $200. Hopefully something good will come up. We don't want to be so results orientated, but yeah, here we go, my friends. Plus 800. This is it's quite cool. think I just shove. It's a little bit less attractive against population. We're not three betting enough in general. But yeah, with that money, yeah, I think it's the best play. Then it's not betting again. Not going for sin value. Sin value. Very important. This is very important to know. We don't want to trap then so much. And if he bets, probably has too many bluffs because he has less value hands. So he doesn't have a good relation. Not a good ratio. Bluff to value bets. Yeah. Probably never raising this one. Here we do as fast as we can all in. Just for fun. Not important that we do it fast, of course. Yeah, we had the ace high, my friend. What is going on here? No, this is just what solver's doing with the frequency shoving there. So, GTO-wise, it's a good play. And exploitatively, it's even better because people do not know how to react. And if you're on a forward pot, your range is a little bit different than people expect. You have less ace kings, you have more of a polarized range. More of these ace fours, or king 10 suited, or the good aces or kings. Which is usually quite nice, right? We're not so often in between. But I don't think it changes so much, but I think it's also slight a benefit. Oh yeah. Ace ace, please. And we will get the podcast. Goes with a check. I think all sizes are a thing. Shit. And we're in this spot again. I think we can bet call it off. I think I like it. Bet call it off. think he has good amount of ace kings. Gets the best play against this. Of course, he sometimes has queens. So he didn't shove. That's good. Didn't get there. I don't know. I think I'm gonna shove it. There's a decent. I mean, I think he can have a good amount of ace kings, and then it's just perfect. And yeah, maybe sometimes folds aces or it's jack queen. Don't love this spot though. So he doesn't have queens. Don't mind check back at all. Because of the ace king thing. Went for the shove. But yeah, in general, I don't think people are like heavily over bluffing or it's a good spot. They know I can have ace jack, miss flush draw. Want to find some bluffs. Yeah. This time we just lost a big pot. I think strategy wise it was not so important. I think the best is to just shove. No. I think I go for the open shove. It's not great. I think it's the best though we can do. I think he will call with his ace 5. Maybe even with just a draw, random draw. I'm up almost 1k, time to go for holiday to Malta. Hell yeah, mate. Sounds good. Yeah, for now I feel really comfortable at regular tables. It looks really soft. So I'm sorry if you like Russian cash, but maybe I will switch it up again soon, or you never know. But right now this looks really good. Um, what's my setup? Mr. Rickfest asking. I have three monitors of 4K monitors, but it's quite cheap ones for 200 euro. And yeah, I built a new PC for 2000 euro. It was just worth it. I think it's very important because I use it so much. I had another PC that was quite good for like 1200 euro maybe, and I shipped it to Malta, but some parts broke a little bit, and yeah, then I tried to fix it, but I just put so much effort in it that was just wasted in the end. I thought, okay, I just get out my graphic card because it was very good, put it in my new PC, and the other ones, other components I just bought. And yeah, now I have a good PC. I think it was the right choice. Yeah, that's it. And then Yeti Blue microphone for 100 euro, then a webcam for a little bit less than 100 euro. That's it. And right now, when I play these tables here on the front screen, I have the lobby on the right screen where I can see how many tables people are playing in case I want to know if they are a fun player or whatever. To look for some juicy tables. And of course, on the left side, I have my Streamlabs. And then on the right monitor, I still have some place if I want to look up some stuff with Google. That's my setup. And yeah, when I came to Malta, I just had one bag of the most important stuff, and the rest I just bought here. Good thing is, apartments are already fully furnished, so everything is in there. Spoons and couches. I have to dog. I don't think a random fun player thinks, oh, maybe I'm gonna fold. But I think I good enough. And he thought, maybe I'm gonna fold. Good, bro. Good, good, good. Thinking about hero calling here. It's multi-way though. Queen is not betting anymore. He can have missed this flush. I don't know. I'm gonna go for the call. Went for the random king bet. Fuck. Think call. I think I call. Shit, he still could have like just queens. And a 10 off, obviously. I think sometimes he could do this with, especially like 8, 8, 7. Didn't think he would do that with a 6. Sixers, but also could beat, so went for the call. Yeah, and when I moved to Malta was quite easy because I'm from Europe, and then you can just settle everywhere. I think if you're from somewhere else, then maybe you have to do some other formal stuff. But yeah, I just could get here and looked in the beginning for an apartment, and you can do this with an agent. This means you have to pay the rent in the end for the first month, half of it. So here I had to pay 400 euro, and I think that's totally worth it. So he looks, all these agents, you can have multiple, they look for just apartments. I think it's worth it. Yeah, and if you have an apartment, then you pretty much already have everything, right? Internet I got really quickly. If you want, you can get an ID card also. I think it's not very necessary, but I got it. You can get it if you have an apartment, if you have an address. And then the next thing is insurance, right? Health insurance. Yeah, I did all this formal stuff then. Had to go to some places, took some hours, but some days even. But it's not like it's hard, it's just a little bit of work to do. Yeah. And in the beginning, for the national insurance, health insurance, you pay only 30 euro a week, so 120 euro a month. Guess that's fine. Maybe it's a little bit ambitious, but here's a 75 guide. It's not so ambitious, see? And yeah, if you earn a lot of money, then after 1, 2, 3 years, you have to pay a higher price for the national insurance, but it's capped. I think maximum is not so very high. Maybe, let's say 400 euros, 300 euro a month if you earn a lot. But then you can afford it. You have i9 Ryzen 9 processor. It was AMD. Here it is. This one. Ryzen 9 Quite a good one. I like it. Oh yeah, that's exactly what you said, right? Yeah. Whoops, this is an open, obviously. Casino Fluttering, what do you think about the recent changes in Bad Beat Jackpot? I don't know about them, but I thought there has to be some changes because otherwise it would just go up and up, right? So what changed? Yeah, I mean, you must get more money now. What changed? Doesn't look like you get a lot of money. Looks like you get less money, right? Yeah. So this is this is a mix. Usually, if you call forward, you call the shove. But I looked up a pretty similar spot. It was very, very, very close EV. And he has to shove some ace-5 suited, king-queen suited, and not only a little bit, quite a lot. So I figured out for myself it's against almost all players a good spot to fold. But then you could think why you would forward nines, right? And you want to prefer ace 4, king jack, or the blockers. Okay, but nines is better if they call the quick forward, and this is happening more often, of course, if your opponent is in position. Is it really 3 times easier to hit now? Um, how do you hit it? I have to check the rules. Would be funny if they just changed uh, the technique here, that they just put out more royal flushs. So, what are the rules? Yeah, I don't know. I don't see any changes when I watch over it very quickly. Maybe you know better. Hmm. I mean, you don't have to buy a really good laptop, right? For poker. I also just have a 200 euro laptop if I want to play somewhere. Pretty good, especially if you play on GG, you don't even need a HUD. And if you want to study with CTO Wizard, you don't need any resources. Or if you watch just video courses, you don't need a lot for this, which is quite nice. Oh, that sounds like a nice promotion. Nice adjustments for the players. Bad B jackpot. Now with 3 times less money. Which is, like I said, quite surprising. So it goes up and up and up. What's happening then? I mean, it started with, yeah, I don't know, in the beginning, 1 or 2 million. I mean, at some point they will give it back to the players, right? Hopefully, probably though. Um, so I guess it's just quite bad for the players who are playing right now, and then good for the players who come later. Yeah, then um, I think very low frequency race, probably zero UV stuff, but gets a little bit more attractive against players. We're not defending enough. So why not throw it in there? Look what qualifies now. Yeah, it's true. If you lose with ace, 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 king, king. Uh-huh. Yeah, not really happening often, right? It's like when you have ace king, and in the middle is ace ace king, deuce deuce. The opponent has deuce deuce. But what could happen quite often if in the middle is ace ace ace, and you have king king, if this counts. Okay, here's the normal ace king against 10-10. I'd like to see a fold actually from him. Don't mind this flop. Check or bet small. I think people just think we have a lot of ace king, and we'll just do a lot of stuff on this board. I will bet small here. It's even better. Hope he's not having nines. Yeah, this is good. Nice check. This is really good. Imagine having so much equity. Oh, I think I will fold. Sometimes we're dead on a king. I think with this line, he also often gets a boat. Yeah, and I mean floating gets in general more attractive if he has too many bluffs there, right? And we can bluff ourselves on the river. Yeah, I just like to fold. Looks like it's more difficult, but they increased it, right? But ace, 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 king, king is also in there now, so it must be easier, right? Or did they change more? Oh, we have a nice hand. Whew! Wow! It's Christmas, my friends. I think it's very likely that he has a strong hand, but let's still your score. I think even if it pairs, yeah. Come on, we're bluffing our ace king now. That of course flits without a diamond on the turn. Maybe we are bluffing even ace five, bro. Really not great that he checks, so it's not great, guys. But you probably already know that. Yeah, and on the river we can shove, not shove. We don't have showdown equity. This makes a shove attractive. Don't have good blockers, so it's usually quite hard to say what to do on the river. I think it doesn't really matter exploitive GTO wise too much usually. It's quite complex usually on the river, so mainly want to think exploitively, I would say. And he was going for the tank there. This makes 10 jack less likely. I think then we want to bluff less. Looks more like yes, ace 9 or king 10 that thinks what to do. Hmm. Nice. Can you tell about taxation of poker online in Malta? Yeah. It's like in a lot of other countries, I think. Um, the law is if you're doing it for fun, then you don't have to pay mm, taxes. And if you're a professional, then you have to pay taxes on live and online. and the taxation is not very high in general for self-employed. It's for every self-employed the same. It's about 0% until 10,000, and then 25% until 60,000 euro. And above that, every euro above 60,000 euro, you have to pay 35%. So by law, it's not one of these countries where you don't have to pay tax. I heard that it's in Great Britain like this, and maybe Estonia, maybe Georgia also. That's only what I heard. There's a way that you can pay in Malta only 5% on what you earn. But this was a certain structure there. You have to have two different companies, and yeah, then there's a certain way you only have 5%, but to run these companies and do the formal stuff, it cost I don't know how much, 20, 30, 40,000 euro a month, a year. So it only makes sense if you make a lot of money, maybe 500,000 a year. So that's why I think a lot of rich companies go here. Very attractive. But it's only like a tax paradise and for the rich. Of course, they don't make it cheap for everyone. This wouldn't make sense for the government. They want money. And yeah, the workers have to stay here. They get charged, but they want to attract the rich to their own country, so that's why they do it like this. I'm pretty sure. Is that a Rolex? No, mate. I don't try to like waste any money for stuff like this. Status symbols. I try to save as much money as I can, so I can play as effective as I can with my bankroll. And this watch is just to look good. It costs 200 euro, and I hope it will last for quite a long time then. I hope I didn't destroy your romantic picture of me wearing a Rolex. Techno Banana, what's up? Thanks for the good line. Yeah, just grinding a little bit, see how it goes. And the rec tables are treating me quite well, not too difficult decisions. I like it. But I think I will not go for very much longer, my friends. On the one hand, great hand to go for bet. World 76. On the other hand, fun player, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do it this time. Don't love it. Go a little bit for Ren Reski. We have a little bit to work with. We're in position against him. We had some good equity, my friends. And here, just bet normal. Let me see what was it? Wasn't the big blind? Yeah, he seems really on the side that he's not going for sin value. I mean, most eights you want to raise on the flop if you play them slow. I mean, I get it. It's close. River. Let's check this hand actually. Is GT over that soon? I mean, maybe you can even implement a rising range if it's not all in. Like just AD or stuff like this. And I think exploitively it's not so bad. People won't exploit you. But they see, oh, it's probably not very strong. And then bluffing too much, that's normally not what's happening. Yeah, 9 jack got there. I could have some better eights. Yeah, let's check it. Very soon. Minimalism is the way. Yeah, I think it just makes sense because if you save money, it's worth more money in the future because you invested to make money makes money. This is what Warren Buffett says that yeah, money is just worth more money in the future if you have a little bit of knowledge. And yeah, of course it's like that. I remember when I played and I was 16, I had a very bad bankroll management. I was able to play in a 100, but yeah, couldn't invest my money in a smart way because I wasted it for too much unimportant stuff. So this is better. Gonna check the graph now. Oh, nice. Thought we lost so much. We have to deduct $300 on rake. So here, 1,200. $900. Cool stuff. Yeah, my guys, let's blind out. But it was kind of fun, and I hope it was not only because we were winning. Yeah, I think I already liked it at the beginning because it was just so soft to play, not too many tables. And yeah, I'm gonna check really quick then 2 or 3 hands and then gonna call it a day. Classic bet check bet. Now we fold. Hello Taxman. Yeah. Delete it. And I 16. All right, that's it. I see actually. Let's close it. Yeah, ended up with plus 900, like I said. Sorry. Nope. Yes. Now we found our way through the galaxy. Yeah, I think we opened actually here in the cutoff. And the big blind called. And it was like 8-8 jack. 10. Was without a flush worker, right? Not that it's that important. Usually I take a screenshot. So check. I have pocket jacks, by the way. Yeah, that's pretty much why I sort a lot of small betting and half betting, probably. Yeah, mostly small betting. I think it's also what I did with my jacks. Get 8-6 of spades, and yeah, it's only mainly raising. So a little bit more raising would be going on here. Alrighty, he called. I think turn was blank with game flush draw. Yeah, why not? It's not that important. And he checks, and I bet quite big. We can even overbet. Sometimes slide overbet. Yeah. Now just gonna call. This is 8-6, and the river was a 7. So I bet. Yeah, just a normal bet. From my side, everything quite normal. All right, 8-6 indeed just falling. I did the right size here, right? Okay, maybe yeah, something between these two. Let's check both. Something changing? Yeah, not really. So seems like it's indifferent what you want to do there. So he's raising sometimes, but it's having pretty much the same EV. Yeah, probably because 9Jack got there. Maybe exploitatively because of the mentioned reason. It's fine though to go for the smaller raise. So let's see what are we bluffing. Yeah, not bluffing a lot here. Sometimes jacks. So even GTO wise, you don't have to bluff a lot there. All right. No, I think he played it perfectly, and thought you would more often go for the race here, but it's fine. It's good. Played it good. What happens when 9Jack not get there? So betting, and now what is the big blind doing after we bet 13? And still, it's just sometimes raising. And always raising with king 8. Yeah, really indifferent. That's interesting, right? If king 8 is only raising small, and ace 8 is mixing. All right, learned a little bit. The next one was just a very easy one. I just opened on the button and wanted to see what to do on king 8-3. This will be a fast one. Big blind called. All right, a lot of small betting is going on here. That's what I saw, and I think it changes a little bit if it's like a 3-4. That's what my estimation is. Checking 28%. What is he doing here? Oh, now it's a flush draw. Yeah, now a lot of checking is going on. See, it was 28 before, now it's 51. I think it's just because Big Blind has some runouts where he has nuts that we don't have. He has 5 deuce. 5-7 is both playing. Yeah, he is still having 5-7 here. Most of the 5-7s. All right. Yeah, that's it. My guys. Solid 4 hours and won some good money. Yeah, thank you very much for hanging out. It was a pleasure. I wish you a great day, my friends. Bye bye and peace out.